very next Kinna Chav Dalet, Al Churban Beis HaMikdash, page 79. Kinna obviously is on the Kedushah, the Mikdash itself. Morah says in Psachim, Lo Avromi shekaro har, v'lo ki Yitzy shekaro sada, ela ki Yaakov shekaro bayis. Avromi Avinu by the Akedah called the Mokom HaMikdash Har Hashem Yiroyah. Yitzchak vayetze Yitzchak lasuach basada was the Mokom HaMikdash. And Yaakov said, Ein zekim deis Elokim, also the Mokom HaMikdash. We don't refer to it as Har HaKodesh or as Sdei HaKodesh, but as Beis HaMikdash. What does it mean? One idea I think is Avromi Avinu saw the Mokom HaMikdash as an individual, up on a mountain, isolated from everybody else. Echad hoya Avrom. Yitzchak Avinu was the first Jewish marriage. He saw the Beis HaMikdash as a couple, a soda, a fertile field. Ish nistafcha sodeyu, the couple is represented as a soda, a Baal and a soda. Yaakov Avinu was the first mishpacha of Klal Yisrael. Kulo Kodesh, Yud Beis Shvatim. He saw the Beis HaMikdash as a bias. Alternately, Avromi Avinu, Midas HaChesed, he saw the Beis HaMikdash from the Bria. He saw the Rebbeinu from the mountain. His relationship to the Rebbeinu was through the Bria. Olam Chesed Yiboneh. Yitzchak's Midah was Avoda. He saw the Beis HaMikdash as a place to manipulate all the kochos of the world, be obeyed to the Rebbeinu Olam, like a field. And Yaakov Avinu was Torah, Emes, and bias, and environment, total framework of Kedushah. That's a Beis HaMikdash. The Rambam says that there are three purposes for the Mikdash. Mitzvah livnos bayis l'Hashem, she'elov olim b'regolim, v'shom makridinis ha'korbanos. One is the Beis HaMikdash should be a bayis l'Hashem. It also is a place for aliyah l'regel, and it's a place for korbanos. Avromi Avinu saw the aspect of aliyah l'regel, the har. Yitzchak Avinu saw the Indian of korbanos, the soda, fertile place to bring out the kochos of the world. And Yaakov Avinu saw that a function of bayis l'Hashem, a hemshech of Maimed Har Sinai. That was the purpose of the Mishkan and eventually the Mikdash. It was a continuation of Matan Torah. That's bayis l'Hashem. And that's why Kimitzion takes a Torah in the Mishkan. Torah Shebechsav was given. In the first Beis HaMikdash, the Nevi'im got their Nevuah from the Mokom HaMikdash. So Nevi'im were given from the Mikdash. And in the second Beis HaMikdash, the Sanhedrin, Torah Shebaal Peh, was situated in the Lishkas HaGozus in the Beis HaMikdash. In the third Beis HaMikdash, Umola Ha'aretz Deis Hashem Kamayim L'Yam Mechasim will emanate from the Beis HaMikdash. Beis HaMikdash is like a Olam Kotnis, the energy source of the whole world. And the Nisim that happened in the Beis HaMikdash made a person aware of Hashgochas Hashem constantly. The Vilna Gaon says that even though it says as long as Amalek is in the world, Ein Hashem Sholem ve'Ein Hakisei Sholem. God's name isn't complete, there's only Yud K, not Yud K Vav K. I've already explained the idea being that as long as Amalek is in the world and puts doubts in people's minds, we can't see the Rebbeinu Shalom clearly. Yud K Vav K is Haya Ho Ve'Yiyeh. The Yud and the Hey make up the letters that make up Yiyeh and Haya. But you can't make Hov out of Yud and the Hey. The Vav Hey make the letters that make Hov. As long as Amalek is in the world, we can see the Rebbeinu Shalom in the past and in the future. Look in the Torah, look in the Navi. But it's hard to see him in the present. That's where Amalek has their koach, in the present, in the Vav Hey. When there's a Beis HaMikdash, says the Vilna Gaon, those letters that are missing, the Aleph from the Kisei, Kisei Hashem is Hashgochas Hashem. Without the Aleph, it's case, it's hidden. The Aleph from the Kisei and the Vav Hey from Shem Hashem are replenished to the world. That's why he says, Bocher Hashem B'Tzion, Iva L'Moshav Lo. Iva is Aleph, Vav Hey, those letters that are missing from the Kisei and from Shem Hashem are replenished to the world when there's a Beis HaMikdash. Because when there's a Beis HaMikdash, all the nisim that happen, you can see the Ribbono Shel Olam in the present too. You can see Hashgochas Hashem. The whole Indian of the Beis HaMikdash was the fact that the Ribbono Shel Olam is mashresh Kinnos over there. It's time to build a Beis HaMikdash where there's no Shechina. So it's an empty house. And until the Ribbono Shel Olam will tell us that he wants a Beis HaMikdash built as he did by Bayesheni, and he gave Ezra Pekuda, there's no Indian to build a Beis HaMikdash which is bereft of all kinds of any kind of Kedushah. And surely to go up to a place where not only is it, there's Shechina there by the Kosel HaMarovi now, but Lamaisa, the Shechina is there in such a way that we're not allowed to go up there because we're all Tmei Mason. And to go to a place which is not just HaRabayis, but is what's it called, perhaps the Azora, is a Chiyuv Nisa, Chiyuv Koresh. So to go up to the HaRabayis to show our sovereignty over HaRabayis is a Chilul to Kodesh, the Kodesh. And even though there are Rabbonim, in quotation marks, that permit going up to HaRabayis, all Gedolei Yisrael, from all Chugim, Datilu mi, Charedi lu mi, you name it. Except maybe for Chilonim, and they don't hold us any to go up there altogether. Every Gedolei Yisrael from every Chug held that it's also to go up to HaRabayis, even if you go the right way, and perhaps you go in a place where there's no Isser, but you are making it possible for other people Mechal the Kedusha, because they don't know how to go up right the right way. And once it becomes Hefker, it's Hefker. And that's exactly what happens. No Inyan. The Inyan of Morah Mikdash is not to go. That's Morah Mikdash, not to go and to be Mezalzel in the Kedusha. And Adara, that's part of the Golus, that we're not Sholtim on Mokom HaMikdash. And even though we have Yerushalayim built up, we still say today, at Mincha, Ha'ir ha'bzuya v'ha'shomema, because without that Shechina, it's bzuya and shomema. With all the beautiful hotels and all the beautiful buildings, that's called bzuya v'shomema. And those people, fools, who wanted to change the nusach of Nachmi, because Yerushalayim is built up, don't understand what Yerushalayim is. We live in a world where there's no Mikdash and there's no Shechina, and that's what we're missing. We're not missing a building. We're not missing sovereignty on the HaRabayis. We're missing the Shechina. Until that happens, Yerushalayim is Ir HaShomema v'Habzuya, you can say it with all the kavanas, without any compunctions. And to go up to HaRabayis is an Isser Gomer al Pi Gedolei Yisrael, and those people are materit, don't understand the severity and don't understand what their implications are for other people. Enough.